That's what it takes, ladies. Do you have it or not? Because I really want women to look good. And if you don't, honey, stay off that stage. Bikini division, wellness bikini. It's gonna be a lot more than, it's gonna take a lot more than what you think. Watch the video and then you decide if this is what you wanna do. Hi everyone, welcome to Miami Life and Fitness. Today's video, we're gonna jump right into it. I'm really excited about this video. We're gonna talk about, do you have what it takes to compete in bikini or wellness bikini division, which is your entry level division for women, girls, ladies wanting to compete in a bodybuilding show. So this video comes about because my girl that I was just helping her coach with her posing, I was her posing coach last year when she competed for the first time, and I was her posing coach again. She is this beautiful, unbelievably resilient and disciplined Puerto Rican girl. She lives in Arkansas. Don't ask me why a Puerto Rican girl lives in Arkansas, but she is a badass, B-I-T-C-H. So this video goes out to you, Brenda Liz. I love you, te adoro, te tengo mucho respeto, and I'm so glad. So my homegirl just won first place novice, first place wellness bikini, and overall novice and overall wellness bikini in Texas this weekend, and I'm really, really proud of her. She has come a long way from last year, and this is why I wanted to make this video, because I'm sick and tired of people getting on stage, disrespecting the sport, disrespecting the NPC, and this has been coming about for the past few years now. People think this is a joke. People think they can get up there looking like a seal, like a whale. Just think you hired this trainer and still kept eating and drinking and really didn't follow guidelines, didn't follow protocol as far as prep for a show, and just got up on the stage with your $600 bikini and took a bunch of pictures with your bling bling and your stripper shoes. Listen, that is not what it takes to get on stage. If you think that looks cute, fantastic for you to go on a Friday night with your homegirls and go to your local bar and take a bunch of pictures and put them on your stupid social media to get clout, fine, perfect. But that is not what it takes in the sport to get on stage for bikini or wellness bikini. I will be putting pictures up of her, and so that you can see exactly what it takes and what you need to look like and what your body needs to look like in order for you to be considered to be ready, dialed in, and conditioned in order for you to get on stage and actually place and look good. Now, this is what she looked like last year. This is what she looks like now. Now you can actually see her entire glute has been formed with definition, striations, and separation, and all the way down into the hamstring muscle. It is completely conditioned and completely defined. Her quads are completely defined, and forget about her abs. She's even got shoulders, triceps, and biceps. She is completely cut, defined, and extremely conditioned. She came in tip-top shape, a lot better than I have even seen, and she comes in exactly like the pros do. She can actually go right now and compete to the pros. She is the one that if she competed right now in a national show, she will get her pro card tomorrow. She can compete at the pro level, and this is what it takes, not just to win first place, but if you want to compete at a pro level, this is what it takes. Your body looks like this, and this is what it takes to go pro and to actually stand next to a pro. She'd be right now in the top 10 at a wellness pro show, no doubt. So Brenda Liz, much respect, much love for you, girl. My Boricua Bella from Arkansas. Work it. I'm so proud of you. You have the perseverance, the resilience, and the discipline, girl, that 99% of the world doesn't have. And that's why they don't succeed. And that's why you do. Te quiero, te adoro. Este video es para ti. Que todo te vaya bien y que Dios te bendiga. First place, but don't think that you look great because you don't. Because you can go to a bodybuilding show and you can have 10 women looking top notch. And you can go to a bodybuilding show like I've gone to and you've got 10 SEALs prepared to try out for SeaWorld. So it's really mind-blowing to say the least. But what it takes to be a bikini athlete, what it takes to be a wellness athlete, since it's basically the same division, it's just the body type changes as far as your bottom half. The women that are a little larger and have more larger structure on the bottom half, have more of a muscle belly in the glute section and bigger legs and bigger thighs, that you can turn them into muscle. But that is generally the difference between the wellness and the bikini category and wellness bikini. The upper half stays the same. You just have to show a little bit of abs, and then of course a little bit of caps on your shoulders. Not too much muscle, but just cap on your shoulders where you get that nice little soft feminine V taper, and then the legs, and then the glutes, and then you're tying with a hamstring and the glutes. So what it takes to be in this category and to actually look great, considering helping her and being her posing coach from last year to this year, her body has changed dramatically. Not only did she change coaches, but the coach actually gave her the anabolics that she needed in the correct doses. Of course, it got checked off of my book because the guy actually knows what the hell he's doing. Her coach is in Texas. She was on the cocktail of straight through for a year nonstop, 10 milligrams of VAR and 200 milligrams of Primo oil. If you think that's too much, get off my video and go to the next frou-frou Betty Boop video, because this video is going to be real and raw of what these girls take. If you're in Brazil, forget about it, because those coaches love to give the girls testosterone. So if you have a Brazilian coach, be prepared to take testosterone, Anavar, and Primo right off the bat. Again, if you don't like it and you think I'm lying, switch off my video. I really don't care, and go back to Betty Boop. So this is what it takes: 200 milligrams of Primo a week, 10 milligrams of VAR. Once you start knocking it down to 3 months down the line, and this is after you've been eating perfectly, not for 3 months in your 90-day prep, not for 6 months in your 180-day prep. We're talking 9 months to a year when you want to really take it. So this girl ate the same things. Not that she didn't like it, she loves her food, but she ate the same things every day. And you know what? She looks so good because her body gained all this muscle mass that her coach never took her carbs away. After that, once you're in that prep, you're going to start with the Winstrol 8 weeks out, and then you're going to start with your Clen as well, and then you're going to start with your T3. So these are the 5 components that it takes in order to get to the end of the show. Once you get to the end of the show, you may take a full diuretic, half a diuretic, 1 day out, half a diuretic, 2 days out, just depending on how your body looks. If you need it, if you don't, then you don't take it. She didn't need one because she was ready 2 weeks before the actual competition. So these are the things that you have to embrace. These are the things that you have to know that you have to take. You have to be willing to take that risk in order to maybe see changes in your body, extra facial hair growth in your arm area, maybe in your neck, who knows? We don't know what's going to happen because each supplement and each anabolic component acts differently in every person's body because our DNA structure and our makeup is completely different. So where one woman may get facial hair, the other woman won't, and where some women may lose their voice like I did with Primo, other women can fly by with it and nothing will ever happen. So you know, these are the risks that we take. But if you want to get in the sport and actually do well, then you will throw those risks to the side because the rewards are, again, so much more rewarding. So these are the things that you have to think about. Whether you're in wellness bikini or the bikini division, this is the actual cocktail that women take. Again, if you have a Brazilian coach or maybe a European coach, they will add some testosterone. There's even a bunch of people that I know in Miami that give bikini competitors testosterone. So if you're a lot of Hispanic, Latinos, Brazilian, European coaches, they like to give the women testosterone in the bikini and in the wellness bikini division because that is where you will grow muscle really, really fast. But you're going to have a lot of risks. It's going to be a higher risk. So those are the things that you have to think about. You know, it's a very it's a very sensitive topic for women because a lot of women don't like to talk about taking gear, and most women lie about taking gear. That's why my channel is about being transparent and actually what the female doses are and what they take, and if you're going to be competing. If you're not going to be competing, you don't need to take Primo and VAR. If you do want to gain muscle though for aesthetics and maybe tighten up a little bit as long as you're eating correctly, then you can take Primo or Anavar and Primo and maybe just slightly lower the dose of Primo just a little bit, or just take VAR And then depending on something else that you needed, whether you needed to up your metabolism, take some T3 or a little bit of Clen, but it's mainly just cleaning up your food and making sure that your hormones are balanced. If your hormones are not balanced, I really don't see the need, and people are just completely ignorant into jumping into taking anabolic steroids without having their hormones balanced. Ladies, if you're over 30, if you're over 35, definitely if you're over 40, and definitely if you're over 50, you need to check your hormones, because your hormones are and have been out of whack for probably over a decade. I know you don't want to hear this, and I'm gonna bust your little bubble, but your hormones are out of whack. And a lot of you want freebies, and a lot of you only want to spend money on anabolic steroids, and I just bought this, I bought that, I got that in the back. Yeah, I got that too, I ordered that, I got it just in case after I talked to you. Listen, if you don't want to pay to get your labs done, and you don't want to pay to get your hormones done, then you really don't know what you're doing, and you really don't have any business, number one, in competing, and even in bodybuilding, and even trying to acquire your dream physique, because you're never going to get there. So it's really a decision that you have to boil down, and if you really want to take this seriously, if you want to do it just for fun and do it once, fine. You can take Anavar, don't take anything at all, and just compete in a natural show instead. And you can do your thing and take your pictures and say that you checked off that list, that you competed in a show. But if you want to take this seriously and you really want to look good, then this is what you really have to do. And you really have to find a coach that actually knows what he's doing, who is going to take you to the extreme so that you can actually work out and have heavy and intense training in order to trigger that muscle growth. That is the only way that that's going to happen. Sure, the anabolic steroids help you, absolutely, but so does having great hormones, so does having a great DNA and a great structure, and so does eating correctly and training correctly. If you are in an extreme calorie deficit, you're not going to gain muscle. If you are doing tons of cardio, because that's what women always do, it's really just dumb, and you're gonna basically lose muscle. So if you're taking Anavar and doing cardio and doing Anavar in a calorie deficit, you're doing it all wrong. Stop taking the VAR, stop taking your money, and just quit the gym because you're not doing it right. But these are the things that you have to think about when you want to compete, and if you're ready to compete. And if you're not ready to deal with those things that I've just mentioned, especially the cocktail of the anabolic cycle, then you're not ready to compete in this category, which is your entry-level category. Now, you can do what you want. You can go out and look like a seal, you can look like una foca, you can look like a whale, you can look like shamu, you can look like whatever you can look like blowfish, you can look like whatever you want, but people are just gonna laugh at you, and it's really not cute. Your bikini may be cute, whoever designed it may be cute, and the lady that did your $150 makeup and $150 hair session, yeah, it may be cute, but you're still gonna look like crap. So embrace it. If you want to compete in Wellness Bikini and you have additional questions to set up a consultation, email me at miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com, or go to my website and book it there at www.miamilifeandfitness.com. It will prompt you to book an appointment. It will not be paid at that time, but once I get the notification, it will say in the areas to talk about what types of payments I accept, and once I get the notification, I will email you and I will let you know my tag in order for you to make the payment so we can schedule the consultation, get it booked, and get your questions answered. If you need to get your labs done because your doctor won't do the labs for you to check your hormones, go to privatemdlabs.com and use my code Miami for a 15% off. You'll go to any Quest and get your labs done, no questions asked. You're not going to get harassed. Unfortunately, New York and New Jersey do not allow this type of participation from the external and independent labs. Everybody, if you have any questions, please comment on the video of what you think about the cycle, the girls, the wellness, the bikini. If you have any questions, have you done a show? Did you look good or did you not? Comment below. Let's talk about this. Everyone have a great week.